Hey there everyone! Welcome back to our channel where we bring you the latest and greatest in gaming news. Today we have some exciting news for all of you Nintendo Switch fans out there. The Nintendo Switch Eshop is having a massive sale and we are here to help you navigate through it all. With so many games on sale, it can be overwhelming to know which ones to pick up. That's why we have put together a list of 30 games that we think you might want to consider during this sale. From platformers to RPGs, we have got something for everyone. So let's jump right into it. First up, Beacon Pines. Beacon Pines is a charming and captivating adventure game that delivers an unforgettable storybook-like experience. The game's unique hand-drawn art style and wonderful music create a magical atmosphere that draws players into the game's world. As players navigate the charming town of Beacon Pines, they must make choices that affect the story's outcome, adding a layer of depth and replayability. The game's well-written characters and heartwarming narrative will tug at players' heartstrings, leaving them with a memorable experience that will stay with them long after they finish the game. Beacon Pines is a must-play for fans of adventure games and interactive storytelling. Next is Citizen Sleeper. Citizen Sleeper is a gripping and atmospheric adventure game that takes players on an unforgettable journey through a surreal dystopian world. The game's immersive graphics and eerie sound design create a haunting atmosphere that perfectly captures the game's haunting narrative. The gameplay is challenging but rewarding, with puzzles that are both clever and intuitive, and the story is expertly woven throughout the game, leading to an unforgettable and emotional conclusion. With its unique and thought-provoking storyline and its captivating gameplay, Citizen Sleeper is a must-play for anyone who loves adventure games that delve into complex themes and explore the human psyche. Next up, Alwa's Legacy. Alwa's Legacy is an outstanding platforming adventure game that offers a nostalgic throwback to classic 8-bit games. The game's gorgeous pixel art graphics, accompanied by a stunning 8-bit soundtrack, create an immersive world that feels both familiar and fresh. The gameplay is both challenging and rewarding, with an array of abilities and puzzles that offer a great sense of progression. The game's story is engaging and intriguing, with a delightful sense of humor and adds an extra layer of fun. Alwa's Legacy is a love letter to classic platformers, and its perfect mix of nostalgia and innovation make it a must-play for fans of the genre. Persona 5 Royal. Persona 5 Royal is a must-play game for fans of the RPG genre. The game's engrossing story and well-developed characters create an immersive experience that will keep players invested from beginning to end. The game's striking art style, coupled with a phenomenal soundtrack, add to the game's already impressive atmosphere. The game's combat system is both tactical and exciting, allowing for a wide variety of strategic options. The new additions to Persona 5 Royal, including new characters and storylines, make for an even more engaging experience. All in all, Persona 5 Royal is a masterclass in RPG gaming, and its seamless blend of story, characters, and gameplay make it a standout title in the genre. Next is Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is a delightful and addictive puzzle game that blends two classic puzzle games into one fantastic package. The game's bright and colorful graphics, coupled with a catchy soundtrack, create a cheerful atmosphere that adds to the fun. The gameplay is both challenging and accessible, with an array of modes and options that cater to both casual and competitive players. The game's multiplayer mode is a particular highlight, allowing players to compete with each other in fast-paced and thrilling matches. Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 is a fantastic puzzle game that offers a great mix of challenge and fun, and its blend of two classic games is a stroke of genius. Next up is one of my favorites, Toodee and Topdee. Toodee and Topdee is a unique and inventive puzzle platformer game that offers a refreshing take on the genre. The game's innovative gameplay mechanic, which allows players to switch between a 2D and 3D perspective, creates a challenging and mind-bending experience that will keep players engaged throughout the game. The game's charming and colorful graphics, accompanied by an upbeat soundtrack, add to the game's whimsical and playful atmosphere. The puzzles in the game are both clever and intuitive, offering a great sense of satisfaction upon completion. Toodee and Topdee is a delightful and creative game that showcases the best of the puzzle platformer genre, and its inventive gameplay makes it a must-play for fans of the genre. The Journey Down Chapter 3. The Journey Down Chapter 3 is a stunning and engaging point-and-click adventure game that concludes the captivating and charming journey of Buana and his friends. The game's hand-drawn art style, accompanied by an enchanting soundtrack, creates an immersive world that's full of mystery and one-sided wonder. The game's well-written characters and dialogue are a particular highlight, providing plenty of humor and heartwarming moments throughout the game. The puzzles in the game are both clever and challenging, with a great sense of satisfaction upon completion. The journey down Chapter 3 is a perfect conclusion to the beloved series, and its masterful blend of storytelling and gameplay makes it a must-play for fans of the adventure game genre. And then we have Card Shark. Card Shark is a captivating and unique game that blends the art of card playing with an engrossing narrative that takes players on a journey through 18th century Europe. The game's stunning hand-drawn graphics, coupled with an exceptional jazz-inspired soundtrack, create a vibrant and immersive atmosphere that's a joy to explore. The gameplay is both challenging and rewarding, with a wide range of card games that offer a great sense of depth and strategy. The game's narrative and characters are well written and engaging, adding a layer of depth and intrigue to the game's already impressive gameplay. Card Shark is a delightful and original game that's sure to capture the hearts of both card game enthusiasts and fans of interactive storytelling. Next up is Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy is a frenetic and challenging platformer game that will push your skills and reflexes to the limit. The game's retro-style graphics, accompanied by a pounding soundtrack, create an intense and adrenaline-fueled atmosphere that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The gameplay is fast-paced and rewarding, with tight controls that offer precise and accurate movement. The game's difficulty is steep, but it never feels unfair, with every death feeling like a learning experience rather than a punishment. The game's delightful sense of humor adds to the overall experience, making it a true classic in the platformer genre. Super Meat Boy is an excellent and addictive game that's sure to test your skills and provide hours of fun. Next is 2019's Game Critics Best Action Game winner, Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is an exhilarating and brutal first-person shooter game that is sure to get your blood pumping. The game's graphics are stunning, with intense action and visceral combat that create an immersive and thrilling experience. The gameplay is fast-paced and challenging, with tight controls that offer precise movement and a wide range of weapons and upgrades to choose from. The game's level design is exceptional, offering a great sense of exploration and variety with every new area. The game's soundtrack is also a standout feature, with the heavy metal score that adds to the intense and exciting atmosphere. Doom Eternal is a fantastic addition to the long-running series, and its polished gameplay, exceptional graphics, and thrilling action make it a must-play for fans of FPS genre. Next is 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is a stunning and immersive narrative-driven game that blends a compelling story with exciting mech battles. The game's hand-drawn graphics and anime-inspired design are visually impressive, creating a world that's both beautiful and haunting. The game's story is engaging and thought-provoking, with well-written characters and a complex narrative that will keep you guessing until the very end. The gameplay is both strategic and rewarding, with a range of mechs and abilities to choose from that offer a plenty of depth and customization. The game's soundtrack is also exceptional, adding to the overall experience with the haunting and evocative score. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is a fantastic game that blends storytelling and gameplay with finesse, and its captivating story and impressive mech battles make it a must-play for fans of both genres. ESCHATOS. ESCHATOS is an outstanding shoot-'em-up game that offers a thrilling and challenging arcade-style experience. The game's graphics and sound are top-notch, with high-quality pixel art and an incredible electronic soundtrack that create an intense and immersive atmosphere. The gameplay is fast-paced and intense, with tight controls that offer precise movement and a range of weapons and power-ups to choose from. The game's level design is exceptional, with a great sense of progression and difficulty that will keep you coming back for more. The game's multiple modes and options provide plenty of replay value, and the online leaderboards offer a great way to compare your skills with other players around the world. ESCHATOS is a must-play for fans of the shoot-'em-up genre, and its excellent gameplay and top-notch presentation make it a standout title. Next is Contra Anniversary Collection. Contra Anniversary Collection is a fantastic collection of classic run-and-gun games that provide a true test of your skills and reflexes. The collection features a variety of classic Contra games, including the original game, Super Contra, Contra 3, The Alien Wars, and more. The games also feature retro-style graphics and music, creating a nostalgic and charming atmosphere that fans of the series will love. The gameplay is fast-paced and challenging, with tight controls that offer precise movements and a range of weapons to choose from. The collection also includes a variety of options and extras, including the ability to adjust the game's difficulty level and the ability to save your progress mid-game. Contra Anniversary Collection is a great value for fans of the series, and its classic gameplay and presentation make it a must-have for fans of the run-and-gun genre. Next up is Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is an excellent fighting game that blends the fast-paced gameplay of the fighting genre with the story and characters of the Persona series. The game features a robust story mode that continues the story from the previous game, Persona 4 Arena, and introduces new characters and challenges. The game's graphics and music are top-notch, with high-quality character design and a fantastic soundtrack that adds to the overall experience. The gameplay is both challenging and rewarding, with a range of characters to choose from and a deep and engaging battle system that offers plenty of customization and strategy. The game also includes a variety of modes and options, including online play and a variety of difficulty levels, making it accessible to both new and experienced players. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is a fantastic fighting game that offers a unique blend of story and gameplay, and its polished mechanics and engaging characters make it a must-play for fans of the Persona series and the fighting game genre. Ruiner is an intense and stylish cyberpunk-themed action game that features fast-paced combat and an engaging story. The game's graphics and music are both impressive, with a striking and atmospheric world that's brought to life with a fantastic electronic soundtrack. The gameplay is challenging and rewarding, with tight controls that offer precise movements and a range of weapons and abilities to choose from. The game's level design is exceptional, with a great sense of exploration and variety that keep the game feeling fresh throughout. The game also offers a range of customization options and upgrades, allowing players to tailor their playstyle to their liking. Ruiner is a great action game that offers a thrilling and satisfying experience, and its stylish presentation and engaging gameplay make it a standout title in the genre. Now I have some exciting news to share with you all. According to my analytics, 88% of you who have watched my videos are not subscribed to my channel yet. Can you believe that? That's a huge number of viewers who are missing out on all the new content I have in store. I understand that there's a lot of great content out there, but I promise you won't regret subscribing to my channel. From gameplay highlights to in-depth reviews, I bring you the latest and greatest on the Nintendo Switch scene. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and become a part of this amazing community. I'll be sure to keep the content coming, and I can't wait to see what you think of it. Next is Downwell. Downwell is a stylish and intense action platformer that offers a unique and satisfying gameplay experience. The game's core mechanic is simple but effective one, as the player controls a character who must descend a well, using a pair of gun boots to attack enemies and navigate the game's levels. The game's visuals are striking, with a minimalist color palette and retro-inspired pixel art that creates a great sense of atmosphere and style. The game's soundtrack is also a standout feature, with a great range of chiptune tunes that add to the game's sense of intensity and excitement. The game's difficulty is also well balanced, offering a great challenge for players of all skill levels. Downwell is a must-play for fans of action games and anyone who appreciates a game with a great sense of style and substance. Next up is The Messenger. The Messenger is a fantastic retro-inspired action platformer that offers a unique and engaging gameplay experience. The game's core mechanic is a time-traveling twist, as the player controls a ninja who must navigate through a range of deadly environments, switching between 8-bit and 16-bit graphics and gameplay styles. The game's visuals are stunning, with a beautiful pixel art that captures the essence of classic NES and SNES games. The game's soundtrack is also a standout feature, with a great range of tunes that add to the game's sense of adventure and excitement. The game's level design is also top-notch, with a great range of challenges and secrets that keep the player engaged and entertained. The Messenger is a must-play for fans of action platformers and anyone who appreciates a game with a great sense of nostalgia and innovation. Ape Out. Ape Out is an action-packed game that puts you in the shoes of a powerful and nimble ape, ready to take on everything in your path. With an emphasis on fast and frenzied gameplay, you'll need to use your wits and strength to smash through obstacles and enemies. The game features a minimalist art style that keeps the focus on the gameplay, with bright colors and simple silhouettes that makes it easy to keep track of the action. The real standout feature of the game, however, is the dynamic jazz soundtrack that changes as you play, with drums and cymbals punctuating every action-packed moment. Ape Out is a must-play for fans of fast-paced, challenging gameplay and anyone looking for a unique and thrilling experience. Next is Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon is an addictive and challenging roguelike shooter that will keep you coming back for more. The game's fast and frantic gameplay is the standout feature, as you explore a procedurally generated dungeon filled with enemies, traps, and treasures. The game's visuals are charming with a pixelated art style that adds to the game's retro feel, and the variety of unique and creative weapons keep the combat fresh and exciting. Each run to the Gungeon offers a new set of challenges, as well as an ever-growing pool of unlocks and upgrades to keep you motivated. Whether you're a seasoned shooter fan or new to the genre, Enter the Gungeon is an excellent choice for anyone looking for a fun and challenging gaming experience. Next up, A Boy and His Blob. A Boy and His Blob is a charming and delightful puzzle platformer that offers a unique and rewarding experience. The game features a great hand-drawn art style and a beautiful orchestral soundtrack that creates a whimsical and enchanting atmosphere. The gameplay is based on the relationship between the boy and his pet Blob, which can transform into different objects to help the boy solve puzzles and progress through the levels. The game's puzzles are challenging but never frustrating, and they offer a great sense of satisfaction when solved. The game's level design is exceptional, with a great sense of exploration and variety that keep the game feeling fresh throughout. A Boy and His Blob is a must-play for fans of the puzzle platformer genre, and its charming presentation and engaging gameplay make it a standout title in the genre. The Artful Escape. The Artful Escape is a visually stunning game with an emphasis on exploration, music, and storytelling. As you play as a young musician named Francis Vendetti, you'll embark on a psychedelic journey through space and time, encountering strange creatures and wondrous sights along the way. The game's striking visuals are accompanied by a fantastic soundtrack, with a variety of musical genres represented in the game's soundtrack. The gameplay is focused on exploration, with a variety of paths to choose from and secrets to uncover, and the narrative is a poignant and heartfelt exploration of the creative process and the power of music. If you're looking for a game that's both visually stunning and emotionally resonant, The Artful Escape is a must-play. Next up, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time is a fantastic addition to the long-running Crash Bandicoot series, with fast-paced, challenging gameplay and a hilarious storyline. The game's levels are filled with tricky platforming challenges and creative obstacles that will keep you on your toes throughout the game. The addition of new abilities such as wall running and rope swinging add a new layer of depth to the gameplay, making each level a unique and thrilling experience. The game's visuals are top-notch, with vibrant colors and detailed environments that bring the game's world to life. If you're a fan of the series or just looking for a challenging and entertaining platformer, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time is an excellent choice. Next is World of Goo. World of Goo is a physics-based puzzle game that's both challenging and charming. The gameplay revolves around using balls of goo to create structures, such as bridges and towers, to navigate through levels and reach the end goal. The game's physics engine is surprisingly accurate, making the structure you create feel like they have real weight and stability. The levels are designed to be increasingly difficult, and the game's quirky art style and sound design adds to the overall fun and engaging experience. If you're a fan of puzzle games, World of Goo is a must-play, and even if you're not, it's a game that's sure to delight and entertain. Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth. Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth is a visual novel with a strong focus on storytelling and character development. The game's protagonist, Karja, is a young woman with a mysterious power that causes anyone she touches to die. The game's narrative follows her journey to discover the truth about her power and her past, all while navigating a world of steampunk aesthetics and supernatural elements. The gameplay is primarily focused on making choices that affect the direction of the story, and the game features multiple branching paths and endings, giving the player plenty of replay value. The game's cast of characters is well written and likable, with plenty of opportunities for romance and personal growth. If you're a fan of visual novels, Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth is a must-play. Next is Jack Move. Jack Move is a stylish cyberpunk RPG with a unique take on traditional turn-based combat. The game's world is futuristic, neon-lit cityscape filled with intrigue, danger, and plenty of secrets to uncover. The game's protagonist, Noah, is a skilled hacker on a mission to uncover the truth about her past and the world around her. Combat takes place in a grid-based system, where each action you take consumes a certain amount of energy points. The game's music and art style are top-notch, with a distinctive blend of cyberpunk and anime-inspired aesthetics. Jack Move's engrossing story, memorable characters, and challenging gameplay make it a must-play for fans of cyberpunk and turn-based RPGs. Next up is Heroes of Hammerwatch Ultimate Edition. Heroes of Hammerwatch Ultimate Edition is an excellent roguelite RPG that offers a fun and and engaging experience. The game features a top-down perspective and pixel art graphics, with a great sense of style and atmosphere that adds to the game's charm. The gameplay is based on dungeon crawling, with the player controlling a hero who must explore a series of procedurally generated dungeons, fighting enemies and collecting loot along the way. The game's roguelite elements add a great sense of challenge and replayability, with the player facing permadeath and having to start over from scratch each time they die. The game's co-op mode is a standout feature, allowing up to 4 players to team up and explore the dungeons together. The game also features a great range of customization options, with a range of different heroes and upgrades to choose from. Heroes of Hammerwatch Ultimate Edition is a must-play for fans of roguelite RPGs, and its engaging gameplay and charming presentation make it a standout title in the genre. And then we have GRIS. GRIS is a beautiful and emotionally moving platformer that offers a unique and unforgettable experience. The game features stunningly hand-drawn artwork that creates a dreamlike world with a great sense of atmosphere and wonder. The gameplay is based on puzzle platforming, with the player controlling a young girl named GRIS, who must navigate through a series of surreal and enchanting landscapes. The game's puzzles are challenging but fair, and the game's mechanics are simple yet effective, allowing the players to focus on the game's stunning visuals and emotional story. The game's story is deeply affecting, exploring themes of loss, grieving, and hope in a way that is both subtle and profound. The game's soundtrack is also a standout feature, with a range of hauntingly beautiful melodies that add to the game's emotional impact. GRIS is a must-play for fans of platformers and anyone who appreciates a beautiful and moving game experience. Next is South Park: The Stick of Truth. South Park: The Stick of Truth is a hilarious and irreverent role-playing game that captures the humor and style of the long-running animated TV show. The game features a turn-based combat system with a great range of abilities and strategies, allowing the player to build their character and battle a range of enemies in classic RPG fashion. The game's story is also a standout feature, with a great sense of satire and parody that pokes fun at a range of cultural and political phenomena. The game's script is filled with great jokes, references, and nods to the TV show's extensive lore, making it a must-play for fans of South Park. The game's presentation is also top-notch, with a great range of voice acting, music, and sound design that captures the show's distinctive style. South Park: The Stick of Truth is a hilarious and engaging game that offers a great time for fans of RPGs and the TV show alike. Next up, Katana ZERO. Katana ZERO is an intense and stylish action platformer that offers a unique and memorable gameplay experience. The game features fast-paced and brutal combat that is both challenging and satisfying, with the player controlling a skilled assassin who must navigate through a range of dangerous and deadly environments. The game's time-bending mechanics add a great sense of strategy and creativity, allowing the player to slow down time and plan out their attacks and movements in advance. The game's story is also a standout feature, with a gripping and surreal narrative that explores themes of trauma, memory, and identity. The game's presentation is also top-notch, with a great range of retro-inspired visuals and a pulsing synthwave soundtrack that adds to the game's sense of style and atmosphere. Katana ZERO is a must-play for fans of action games and anyone who appreciates a game with a strong sense of style and substance. And last but not the least, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition is a visually stunning 2D platformer that offers tight controls, engaging gameplay, and a ton of content to explore. The game's art style is colorful, whimsical, and full of personality, making each level feel like a unique adventure. The game features a variety of levels, each with its own unique gameplay mechanics, such as musical rhythm levels and Murphy touchscreen levels. The game's co-op mode allows for up to 4 players to jump in and join the fun, adding even more excitement to an already engaging experience. With a catchy soundtrack, vibrant visuals, and challenging levels, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition is a must-play for any platforming fan. So what are you waiting for? Head over to the Nintendo Switch Eshop now and start browsing through the amazing selection of games on sale. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy gaming!